And you can tell it's the playoffs by the atmosphere in this locker room. Guys trying to stay loose, but there's a serious focus, a serious undertone. And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Durant is out there with Allen, and there's Money. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. Tobias Harris is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. But take a look at the Warriors. This series has gotten completely away from them now. Greg, they haven't played well. They look frustrated. They're all over the place.
They are, but they're also at home. And that's the one thing they can lean on to try and turn this thing around. I mean, it would be crazy to think that they could pull this off, but let's face it, Kev, they've got a long way to go.
Right. Crazier things have happened, haven't they? Mm-hmm. And so Allen will bring it up now for Phoenix. And the basket by Money.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
To the inside, here's Jackson Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Down low.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Curry against Booker from 12 feet out. Curry can't get it to go. To the paint. And that one's good. Durant.
Laser focus from Durant. Nothing comes between him and the bucket.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Curry against Booker. Here's Jackson Davis. Thompson for the triple. The offensive rebound. Wiggins outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
I like that. Give Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
Suns have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Booker the pass to Munoz. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Money's got 7.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Curry looking it over. Pass to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's off from 3-point range. Passes it to Munoz. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Curry. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Out to Thompson. Shoots it. And it's Thompson again missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And again, another basket good from Munoz. And 12 points for Money.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Here's Curry. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Munoz passes to KD. Drills it from outside. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Thompson from long range. Second chance shot. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They're leading by 8. And Thompson sends it back. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line. And he'll shoot some free throws. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Here's Podziemski. He kicks it to Curry. Over in the corner, Kuminga. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Inside, Munoz. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Money's got 16.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Saric comes in for Harris. And a change for the Suns. Gordon's checked in for Durant. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Curry. And there's the pass to Looney. Saric finds Curry. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Booker against Curry. Booker the pass to Munoz. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Didn't really need to put himself off balance like that, but hey, he'll take it.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Now here's Kuminga. Defended by Gordon. Back to Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Curry kicks to Saric. Here's Podziemski. And another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Booker the bounce pass. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
Pass to Looney. Saric outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Kuminga. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Suns leading by 7. Here's Money. He's got 20. Saric grabs the board.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Curry with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Roddy the pass to Munoz. At the elbow, Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Saric finds Kuminga. And here's Looney. Outside Curry. Out to Saric. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Suns making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Curry with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Feeds to Kuminga. .29 seconds left in the first quarter. Gordon against Curry. Offline with his three. Suns leading by 7. Here's Money. And it's in there. Money's got 22 points.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
That one doesn't drop. And so it's Phoenix in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Out on the perimeter, Thompson and Wiggins. Then there's Harris. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Warriors was phenomenal. He dropped in 38 points, and he hit some big shots behind the arc, making an impact from deep. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Thompson with the bucket.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Munoz. Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Booker, he's checked in for Money.
Substitution on the court.
.129 left now here in the second, and he gets the bucket. Money's got 24 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Curry's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Kept alive. Bull. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Sharge has the open look. They grab their own miss. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Here's Money. He's got 24. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Tries again. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got 5 points in the quarter.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Here's Munoz. nails the baby hook. And the Suns lead by 15. 8 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Curry with the three. He can't hit that time. And so it's Phoenix riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. We'll return shortly. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. What a game we're seeing from Money.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Money out there with Booker. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Durant. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Pass to Thompson. Over Munoz. Almost, but it rolls out.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Off the inbound pass, and he takes that one up and powers it through. Now Curry. 8 points for him. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Money's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks to Booker. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Back to Curry. Harris looking it over. To the inside. Stolen by Allen. Durant inside. He's covered by Thompson. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Curry after the Suns pick up 2. To stop the run, Money with the rebound.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Banked in off the glass. Money's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. We've seen Money really having a great game.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
And the Warriors making a change here. So it's the Warriors now, searching for that first bucket here in the third. There's the lob to the hoop, stolen by Allen. And now the Suns, a fast break. And there's Booker on the assist by Allen. And that's 19 points for Devin Booker.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The feed to Harris. Pass to Podziemski. Sinks the triple. Podziemski's got 8.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart them, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
The 3 ball. Money, no good. The Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. It's Curry outside. They get the rebound. Jackson Davis uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Booker the pass to Munoz. The Warriors pull it in.
Nice contest. A high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
To the left side wing. And he's good on the three ball.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Left side Curry. Pass to Podziemski. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Now here's Durant. He's got 15. Here's Munoz. That one's off. Still out of sync. Warriors trail by 20. Here's Podziemski. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Podziemski's got 9 points here in the second half. Booker the pass to Munoz. Back to Booker. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Podziemski. No good with the triple. Phoenix leading by 19. Lets it go from the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2. Booker's got 23 points.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Come Clay Thompson, he's checked in for Curry. And for the Suns, Durant's checked in for Bol. Gordon comes in for Lee. And Money subbed in for Booker. The pass to Roddy. Good on the triple. Roddy's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Warriors have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Money, no good. Warriors shooting around 44% in this third quarter. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
Second team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That one misses for Kuminga. Suns leading by 20. Here's Roddy. 5 points in the game. 43 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Phoenix has possession. Looney with it. He's picked up by KD. Doubled by Munoz. Here's Saric. Looney kicks to Kuminga. Hits the three-point bomb. Kuminga's got 10 points here in the second half.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Beal the pass to Munoz. Pass to Roddy. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And when healthy, Clay remains a dynamic player. Lights out scorer who often defends well. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns lead by 15. Live from Chase Center. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Out on the perimeter, Thompson and Wiggins. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, filling out the middle. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 13-point game. Passes it to Munoz. Cans it from downtown. Money's got 36.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Podziemski. Inside. Here's Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Pass to Eubanks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area.
It's Curry outside, and another three for Golden State.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
To the wing right side. Here's Munoz. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Down low, here's Jackson Davis.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Suns leading by 13. There's the pass to Munoz. Another three for Phoenix.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Stolen. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Steps back and fires. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Booker. Booker's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Curry against Booker. Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. Eubanks grabs the miss.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And Durant launches from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Money. He's covered by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Booker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Booker's got 25 points.
Just bouncing off of contact, Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Durant against Harris. Throws it up high.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Pass to Munoz. Shoots the three. Suns keep it alive. Here's Booker. That one drops for him. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Inside. Out to Thompson. Outside Curry. Money with the rebound. Money's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle, here's Booker. Shoots over Curry. And Devin Booker again. Booker's got 14 points now in the second half. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Harris outside. Thompson in the corner. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 6 assists here tonight.
You just can't let Klay find any looks anywhere from the three-point line. He makes quick work from the coffin corner.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Curry against Booker. Here's Thompson. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. 20 points for Klay Thompson. Allen left side. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins outside.
Working hard against the defense. Wiggins manages to draw the foul inside.
That free throw missing.
At the line for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins.
And the second free throw, good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 16-point lead. Passes it to Munoz. To the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Curry passes to Thompson. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
Suns on defense. It's an 18-point game. Now the pass to Harris. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And here's Booker from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Thompson left side. Dishes to Curry. Harris outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Thompson's got 9 points in the quarter.
When Thompson gets hot, it fuels his whole team. And right now, they are looking good.
Here's Allen. And the layup falls. And the Suns lead by 18.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 18. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Money.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter. And he lobs it up, snatched away.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Phoenix.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, and I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Money.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
First personal foul. Team score.
The first one falls.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry continues to age like fine wine.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Money.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First personal foul. Second team foul. 2 shots. Foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
And that one misses. Kuminga's come in for Golden State. And he's good on the second. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
He kicks to Curry. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Šarić. Clock at 6. Some nice passing by Golden State here. From deep. They get it back. To the wing on the left. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Great sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Congratulations on winning your first playoff series. So, does this mean you've accomplished your goals for the season?
Absolutely not. I mean, this right here is just the beginning. You know, we don't set limits on ourselves. We just try to play, the right way and stay in the moment. That's it. You know, if you do that, the results take care of themselves.
Okay, then, so tell us, how far can this team go this season?
Sky's the limit, Nate. The sky's the limit, man. I mean, obviously, we're a young team, and we're going to improve from here. But with that said, we're not just satisfied with just winning a series. We want to make it to the finals.
So, you have any thoughts on your next opponents?
Nah, I'm sure the coach will have a scouting report for us tonight, but I'm just trying to enjoy this win and get my mind right, honestly. If I continue to play my game, the other team has to adjust to me, not the other way around. You feel me?
Okay. Do you expect different looks from the defense after this series?
Sure. I mean, if they're smart. I mean, if they watch this series and decide to defend me the same way, they're going to deserve what they get, But on the real, they're in the next round for a reason, and I expect them to adjust.